What's up, y'all? Today's day 227, I think. Today's day 227. So I actually traded London session. Um, Trader I am. Huh. The trader I am. I was just looking around London session. I was already awake. Had energy and all. And I was just looking. I took this one setup and it lost. I got out early and thankfully I got in with just one contract. So it was like $11 loss or something like that. And after that, I waited for another setup. No, I didn't purposely wait for one. I just seen one, and I pulled the trigger. Now it was two setups. It could have went either way. Like it was a good setup for buys. It was a good setup for sales. And the setup I took, it looked like this. So let me walk you through what I mean. So one, it gave EMA breakout for buys. So I was in around here. I was debating on if I want to get in for the breakout for buys. You know, it's going with trend, cool. And I noticed market structure. I noticed like it looks like it's taking out highs, not highs, but like it created a high, made a low, created a high, eventually made another low. It just seemed like it was just doing this all throughout, like creating V's, W's, whatever. So I was more confident in taking this sell, high probability supply. It tapped, and I felt comfortable getting in at this entry right here. So I ended up getting into that, and maybe wondering 1 to 9. Did you get a 1 to 9? I for sure did. But before we talk about that, I targeted a 1 to 1. You know, we're going towards the 200, going towards the 50. It's not something we do, but honestly, my strategy has been saying, no, the market has been saying, forget your strategy. We don't care about no EMAs, none of that. Like, I just took so much trades going with trend and they just don't work out. So, like, the market's literally saying, we do not care. So, I guess this was an instance where counter trend did work out. It's not always going to be this, but it worked out, so I got a 1 to 1. And you may be wondering what made me have like a runner for a 1 to 9, because it was a runner that made me have that extra position. So obviously TP right here. Now I scaled up to obviously there's two high probability demand zones to be mindful of. But I scaled up to 15 minute and pretty much what was it? What was it? Okay, so never mind, it wasn't a 15-minute scale up. It was this. So pretty much this is what I did. I had a stop loss right here, for the runner, and I had 1 to 1 to target this zone, because usually when they have two high probability zones, usually when they have two high probability zones, it doesn't always work out. I think I had it something like this. I don't know if it was one exactly, but yeah. Anyways, two high probability zones, they usually blast through the first one to reach the one at the bottom. I've noticed that with experience and from what Doyle used to teach. So, yeah, I predicted they would respect this more, and they eventually did break past it, so it wasn't respected at all, but it was a 1 to 9. It was a 1 to 9 that I caught. But yeah, so that was it. So for the 1 to 1, I targeted 200, and then for the runner, I targeted an additional 100. So as you can see on Top Step, when I pulled up, it says 287. So the win was, I think I did actually have it to it. It is from when I lost like $10 earlier. So, but either way, yeah, and fees too that they kind of push me back. But yeah, we're not in our way from blowing this account. It's cool. As you guys can see, I have 3 winning days and I'm in the negative. So that's a good and a bad thing. Well, it's not really bad, but it's a good thing because when I get over break even, I can get a payout whenever the hell I want. I don't have to worry about focusing on a certain amount or anything like that. Now, obviously, I do have to focus on a certain amount because, as y'all know, I'm in debt. But we're gonna focus on that soon. We're good. We're good. We ain't gonna focus like put ourselves down or anything like that. But to stay on topic, it was a good 200 day. Plus, I got a runner, so that was pretty good. So yeah. So going into the next week, I'm not here to put any time limit on anything at all. I'm not here to put any time limit on anything, but I am aiming to be over break even by Tuesday. Now, what do I mean? I think Monday I feel comfortable risking 500. So we're at 177.02. Alright, so this where we're at. Let me bring this up. This where we're at, right? Now, if I get a 500 win Monday, I'm now 600 away. And then up to this point, I'll get another 500. That's Tuesday. So that means on Wednesday, I'm going in with 100, negative 177. So on Wednesday, I trade, let's say, hypothetically, I get a 500 win, I'm up 300. So now, it's now to a point where there's 2 more days in that week. I could probably feel lucky, go for like a 700 win. I'm already at 1K. And then, you know, Friday, I'll probably get, I don't know, let's say another 700 win. And then boom, that following week. Now I gotta be mindful that payouts usually take like 2 days to hit your account, so whatever the case may be. So I don't want to be too greedy. I'll probably go and like Monday. I'll probably get another 500 win, have 2K. I guess once I hit 2K, then I'll be ready. You know, divide that by 2 minus 20, and I'll get like a $1,000 payout. My credit card balance is like 800, so I have 200 left in my account. 200 left to pay out, and I'll probably put it all on my live. So it's just stuff like that I gotta be mindful of. So yeah, the possibilities are endless. I'm not here to put any time limit on anything. It's just stuff I think about, but nevertheless, go win, great win end of the week. I did add it to my P&L calendar. So yeah, that's what we're looking right now. And yeah, you see something. Low-key, I'm finna adjust this so it could match here, because it's my only account now. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm trying to reset. There we go, reset data. Yes, delete everything. Cool. Okay, so after I end this, I'm gonna add. I'm gonna copy this on the PM calendar basically. But before I add, one more thing I wanted to touch on. Give me 1 second, actually. Okay, one more thing I wanted to touch on though was Mike. Now, I did call Mike. He was asking me questions about EMAs. Like, we was on the phone for like a good 20 minutes, whatever. Just talked about EMAs. It was good. Shout out to Mike. And then I noticed early in the week, he got a Top Step account. I started trading futures. I'm like, what the heck? Like, that's great, of course. I just didn't know, so I'm like so happy to hear that. And then come to find out, y'all, it's crazy, bro. Come to find out, bro. I'm gonna block his name, but
he's now a funded trader in futures. His first week ever trading futures, he got funded this week, bro. And then I don't know if I even mentioned this, Berlin got all 5 accounts funded yesterday, bro. And let me see if I can show you guys proof of that. Berlin, where he at? That is the video he has sent. Oh shoot, I can't really play because I'm on the phone. But yeah, bro. Just know Berlin got 500 accounts. Okay, it just doesn't expose his name. It just says his first name, Berlin. See, that's his first name. I can say that. But yeah, he got funded, bro. Like, that's amazing, bro. Like, I'm really proud of them. They doing their thing for sure, bro. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. Like, bro, I has 500 funded accounts. My other guy, Mike, he got funded with futures. First time with futures. It's only prop firm at the moment because his future prop firms were BS. Mind you, he has a live account, and I don't know if I even messaged this. He had a $500 withdrawal not too long ago. Like, he is killing the market. Like, the boys are killing the market. Shout out Kendrick. He's doing his thing in silence. And James, he's learning ICT trading. I found out the name of it. And he gonna be on the scene real soon. He's learning a whole new strategy, so it takes time. But, hey, man, like, the boys are killing it, bro. Like, it's really the coldest group chat ever. So they doing their thing, bro. Yeah, they doing their thing, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the weekend off. Obviously, this day doesn't mean a single thing. We have next week to worry about, and before even next week, we have tomorrow to worry about. We gotta take it one day at a time. So, great week. We'll move on. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this to my P&L calendar, clean my room, shower, because I woke up at noon, cooked breakfast, and just been on the computer, just chilling. So I'm gonna go shower and stuff. And also, I want to say I plan on getting some running shoes so I can start running a mile around the place, and I plan on doing that consistently. So we gotta improve our health because I bought my gym membership in March.